God, well, anywhere beneath 14th Street.
And the fun and the cultural element.
It's like this self-induced schizophrenia.
Well, I just thought you might not like what I've done and want to do something about it.
Sorry, I never know when I'm going to get in trouble.
This is WVFP.
It really has its roots in comedy, because back in the day, it was like taboo to talk about like the status quo of government or things that were going on in society. The things that I'm like, hello, excuse me.
Right.
A workspace with mannequins, and I have like these crazy Lady Alchemy like masks that I'm working on. The human
Rhinestone
body
pasties.
and the female form, like, and then you can record on it, and then it makes these like weird sounds. Again, this is like some Yoko experiment, feathers,
Right.
Rhinestones, like bavoom, you know,
Okay.
kind of thing. You'd be surprised. It's very taboo. I'm not even going to say it. So I'm really proud of being a performer at the box. I think it was a really cool thing. I've always wanted to do it, so
Yeah.
it's really cool, kind of. And the wall behind you and the mountains, and it's like a little rainy. I was a math tutor. That's what I studied at NYU. It was not art.
You went to school for math.
Yeah. I miss the box. I love the box. I'm really proud of being a performer at the box. I think it was a really cool thing. I've always wanted to do it, so
Yeah.
it's really cool, kind of notch.
A
that
New York
I got
City
to do that.
institution kind of thing.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm really proud of it, and I would go back if they had me come back. I don't consider that burlesque though. It's more performance art.
Totally.
The like raw like Dita Von Teese burlesque. I don't really care.
Yeah.
That was just something. Instead of being a caterer, I could be a burlesque dancer and make money. Like, how cool is that? You know. So that was kind of what burlesque.
As someone who's a little bit less in the know about any burlesque things, I've only seen like a couple burlesque performances at like different venues I've been to, but I'm not really familiar with what.
Yeah, am I making a faux pas by even calling what you did burlesque?
I call myself a performance artist, but you're not wrong. Underneath that umbrella, there was a burlesque kind of section to that. And like I said, it sounds strange, but I was doing that because I had an agent that would book like corporate gigs. I did like Google's holiday party. Spent millions of dollars at, I don't know, like Cipriani downtown or Capitol, like something.
Yeah.
One of these big venue spaces. But I guess burlesque. It also ranges because they sometimes that was more corporate stuff. So they would do, I hate saying it, but like the Dita Von Teese stuff. It's like, okay, corsets, feathers,
right.
Rhinestones, like bavoom,
Okay.
kind of thing. But corporate events was definitely very more like PG, where it was just more like the costuming and the drama of like, you look awesome kind of thing. But
you're great at the drama.
I love drama.
Yeah.
I mean, not like real
No,
drama,
I mean,
but I like stage drama.
Yeah.
I love lights and fog and
Yeah.
wind blowing my hair.
Yeah.
But then there's the like kind of underground, like real burlesque scene. And burlesque actually has its roots in comedy. I think the root word of burlesque is something to do with comedy. And it was like back in the day. Sorry, I'm trying to make that.
No, it's okay. It's completely fine. I know.
Thing. So I am talking to you.
Yes.
I might be cheating out towards the camera a little bit. You know what I mean? But then there's the like actual underground burlesque, where it really has its roots in comedy. Because back in the day, it was like taboo to talk about like the status quo of government or things that were going on in society, and like strip teases and things like that. And so they would have these shows that were very not PC. And they would put on shows, make a mockery of the status quo.
It seems like a weird space to bring PC stuff into.
I know.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole root of burlesque. And so it's mind-boggling that that's how they decided to go. It really should have been the like ground zero for, I say that because the box called themselves the ground zero of anti-Trump artwork. So it should have been the ground zero for like non-PC kind of stuff. And that's what drag queens always did. Drag shows were like,
that's what made them
not
so
PC.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you would go there and they would see some shocking things and you're like, oh my God.
It's an adult space.
God. It's an adult space. And I love drag, but it's an adult space.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then, there's the striptease element of burlesque too, which is more of the tease, they say. It's like taking 2 minutes long to pull a glove off, and you take the corset off, and then there's the rhinestone pasties and stuff. But, boobies are fun.
Where would we be without the rhinestone
body
pasties
and the female form? Like, to me, this is why it's performance art. It's beautiful.